Shout out to Jan from Holland, man, across the pond, man. Thanks for rocking with me, man. I didn't even see your comment last time, but look at this scumbag of a dude here. Ohio man accused of beating toddler to the point his body could no longer take it pleads guilty to murder. Now, I've been noticing that they all been pleading guilty and all of that. Is that just to get the lighter sentence? I don't know. Because we'll be right back on Keep It P podcast. He looked like a model citizen to me, but we'll find out.
Savage Media.
Out of the darkness, into the light, it is I, Jay Lava. And this is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. Not trying to tell you what to think. Oh no. Trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then you got the Democrats and the Republicans, both bipartisan. So that's like this, like it's a bird. You got the left wing and you got the right wing, right? And they both flapping, and you thinking there's a difference between the two, but it ain't. And then they going 94-1 on the crime bill for Asians, targeting black people when black people had 10 times as many hate crimes happen in the same amount of time. Okay, whatever. Usually when I do a story, I like to let you look at who I'm looking at on the Summer Jam screen. So let me get Cuz up in here real quick. Yeah, this guy. This guy. Let me see what this say here. Ohio man accused of beating toddler to the point he couldn't take it. Ohio man with historic domestic violence formally admitted that he beat his pregnant fiance's 2-year-old son to death in February. Now, was the fiance black and the baby was mixed? Because I gotta ask that every time. Prosecutors had previously claimed that the child was beaten to death, essentially, or abused to the point that his body could no longer take it. The Ada County courtroom on Tuesday, 31-year-old Aaron Jacob Williams. Aaron does not look 31. Aaron looks, I don't know, 45 maybe. He entered a plea of guilty to the charge of first-degree murder in connection with the death of Oliver Ashland. Oliver Ashland. Let me see if they got a picture of Oliver. Real quick, I'm gonna go to this other article. Sometimes they be hiding a picture to the victims in the other article. Nope, I don't see it. Officers at the Boyce Police Department were called to St. Luke's Regional Medical Center approximately 3:45 on February 22nd after receiving reports about a toddler being brought in and treated for significant injuries. The toddler had been brought into the clinic unconscious and not breathing. It was determined that the child sustained injuries at the residence. Ashley died a short while after police arrived at the facility. Medical personnel determined that the toddler died from traumatic injuries. Officers then went to the Garden City residence and located at the 200 block of East 44th Street, where William had been watching the child and was taken into custody. Police emphasized that Ashland was in sole custody of Williams when he sustained the fatal injuries. So the mom didn't see any signs of this? Because I'm sure if he beat the boy to death that time, then there were some smaller or more minor injuries beforehand. And I do a lot of these stories, and one of the main parallels between them is mothers getting with these dudes that don't care about the children and for some reason want to kill them or off them. And then it's like, well, how do you mess with cuz if you're willing to kill this child, even if it's from somebody else, it's still yours. How do you think you're gonna be in a good relationship with this dude after that? Anyway, said Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Tanner argued during Williams' arraignment hearing that he was a danger to the community whose bond should be set in the millions. He noted that at the time Ashland was killed, Williams was on probation for misdemeanor domestic violence dating back to 2019. The case involved a different woman than Ashland's mother. Dang. Stelman also pointed out that the police said Williams had admitted to losing his cool, and then when Ashland was brought to the hospital, the toddler was covered in bruises and suffered a severed liver. Oh, no, you did. Oh, man. Had multiple broken ribs and sustained unspecific head injuries. Damn, dog. Ultimately, defendant had made admission to inciting violence upon the child and losing his cool or losing his patience with the victim. Why they keep splaining for this dude? Like, you're a child killer, dog. Like, they don't. That's so-called white supremacy for you right there, though. Even in the child's death, they gotta explain all for this fuckwad. Anyway, that plays into the factors of the continued threat to the community. Williams also had a 5-year-old child with another woman. That 5-year-old child was reportedly at the Garden residence at the time. You beat the child in front of another child, fam. Damn. Williams' defense attorney, Eric, previously added that setting bond in the millions would be excessive because William was not a flight risk and could be directed to court and not have contact with the children during the pretrial release. Judge ordered Williams held without bond. Good. Williams is scheduled to appear for a judge in the sentencing on the hearing on December 6th and faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. I doubt that he gets that. I doubt that he gets that because, well, I don't know. There was, I don't know, there was like 2 stories here recently out of hundreds of child killing stories that we've done so far, where the one woman got like centuries in prison or whatever. But this one, I think he might fry a little bit just because he was previously on probation for one. That's the reason why he didn't get the bond. I think we actually got a judge that's going to really put the smack down on this dude like he's supposed to. I think the criminal justice system has sent a message to the dominant society saying that we're going to go easy. We're going to go lenient on your crimes. We're not going to demonize you and make you look like a bad person for what you did. We're just going to say things like you lost your cool or you lost your patience. No, you abused a child, dog. It's period, point blank. But some people say, why do y'all do stories like this? Well, I don't know. There's I don't know, hundreds of other news outlets that demonize black people day in and day out. So I don't have a problem spreading that shit around, right? Let's if we gonna talk about crimes and we gonna talk about what people doing out here and oh, the darkie is so bad and so mean and so vicious and you know, the old violent black people, well, that's not the case. Because as you see on a day-to-day basis for a whole year now, almost, dang, it's almost been a year. What was this month? Month 10 for Keep It P podcast and going strong, man. Well, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. But for the last 10 months, we've covered hundreds, probably over 500 child murders. I mean, we got like 1,200 videos up, but like over 500 child murders. And it seems like the most consistent thing that I can see with them is the mothers get, or the fathers now. The mother or the father gets with a significant other, and that person is an abuser and beating or raping and touching the kids, and the mom don't do nothing about it though. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you. I just wanted to make sure that we was good. Tap in the comment section and let me know if my stream is jittering and all of that. But I'm done anyway. I got 4 words. Join me back here at 12 o'clock for the nooner, because I'll be going live. I'm going live at 6 o'clock tonight, just because. Then we also gonna go live on Patreon. So I got a lot of work to do today, people. I'm actually filling the lives right now. I could probably just keep going, but 4 words: love, with the peace, and the blessings, and Aloha. That's Aloha Jackson to you, boy. You better get it right, boy.
Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime.
You don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the whole big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it this night. Drake go.
Keeping hula hooping, some loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemonade die. Keeping hula hooping, some loopholes, working real shit.
All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. All of your misconceptions, you thought I
gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line.
Hey Ray Ray. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Maybe do something stupid. I guess that depends on you.
Russian cream, leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. 2 steps.
Music TV.